Welcome to Hatha Yoga. If you are reading along, today we're on page 213 of The Secret Power of Yoga, and we are on the third niyama. So we started with simplicity and then contentment, and now it's almost like we flipped that over and it is tapas. It's time for zeal or igniting zeal or burning zeal. So I'll read just a little bit from page 213, and then I have quite a vigorous practice for us so that we can embody this flame of purification in our lives. She says the Bhagavad Gita speaks to us of tapas. So this is our word tapas, which is not the Spanish snacks. That's awesome, tapas too. This is something else. Tapas, kindling the purifying flame through refining the actions of our bodies, minds, and speech. So we go from a place of contentment to now deeper and deeper refinement. So we remember, as it is now, it is fine. Then you can choose to add some more flame and do some more refining on your way towards more and more equanimity. Tapas of body is defined as service, physical purity, living in virtue, moderation, and reverence for all. So that's kind of like an action, like doing all things in service of others or in service of divine. This is tapas. My favorite definition is the burning desire to reunite with the divine. And then it shows up in the work that we do, body, mind, and speech. Charging all your actions with zeal and sincerity. Whether serving family, the greater community, or yourself, transforms them into spiritual practice. This concept applies to the formal practices as well. When we practice asana, postures, pranayama, breath, or any of the other practices, the main benefit comes from embracing the deep spiritual intention. Right? So we've kind of become content with our life as it is. We're okay. And now we dig in a little deeper. And now we're going to kind of like alchemy, where you take your life that here you're content with and create from that through intention, action, speech, and mindfulness, a spiritual practice. So that all becomes spiritual practice. So we'll do some chanting today, some breath work today, because what we're focusing on is tapas of the mind. Okay, so when you have this zeal of the mind, is distinguished as tranquil, gentle, kind, quiet, willpower, and purity of thought. So we burn away excess thought, distraction, to come down to the purity of a tranquil mind. Tapas of speech is experienced as truthful, pleasant, serene, beneficial, prayer, and repetition of mantra. So we calm our mind and then we purify speech, making it more calming, more prayerful. And the actions we do are of devotion. Okay, let's get going. I have a lot for us to do because we have a practice of zeal today. Sitting comfortably, please. Sit cross-legged, sukhasana, or fold your legs sitting on your heels, whichever is most comfortable to you. Push into your fingers, rise high with your heart. Take a deep breath in and arrive. As you exhale, drop your shoulders, make a sound. Ah. Good. Do that once again. Shrug your shoulders, breathe in. Feel your breath in your body, then let it go. Ah. Good. I'm going to teach you ujjayi breath, or I'll give you a reminder if you're familiar. So ujjayi means triumphant uprising. This is creating a sound in the back of your throat by a slight constriction. So it kind of sounds like the ocean. There are three domes in your body. Your throat, right, that closes when you swallow, your diaphragm that goes up and down, and then your pelvic floor that rises and falls. So you want these three things happening in harmony inside your body. So as you inhale, the throat softens, open, the diaphragm descends, the pelvic floor softens. Then as you exhale, everything comes back up. Now we can practice toning and make it even more purposeful when we do this constriction. So there's a tone to the inner body that happens, and it helps ignite this fire that's within each of us. Sometimes it gets a little dim. So repeat after me. I am whispering. I am whispering. When I whisper, I can feel my throat. Then go. So it's the sound of the H from the back of the throat. Notice when you do that, you can draw the navel in a little bit, or you can think of like fogging a mirror in front of you. Now, same thing, but the lips are closed, so the air comes out through your nose, but it's still this constriction. So you breathe in through the nose, constrict, draw the belly in, breathe out. Right? It's just enough for you to hear. You might have been in classes before where the person next to you is ujjayiing up a storm. It's a bit much, overzealous, right? It's just enough so that you can hear it. So let's just do ujjayi breath together for a bit as a way to center ourselves. So close your eyes, please. First, begin by turning your attention to your breath and just greet your breath like an old friend. The simplicity of breathing in and out. The contentment that comes when you just rest on the breath, lean back in your body. On your next exhale, begin ujjayi exhale. Hearing your breath, feeling the tone, draws your attention inward. Where we can have the group intention of everything that we do, doing it for the good of all. Let our practice, our breath, our mantra be in service to the world, devotion to divine. Bring your palms together at your heart. Let's chant the sound of Om once together, opening the back of the throat with O, coming through the sides of the cheeks with Ao, finishing with of the lips, drawing the voice into the back of the throat and up to ring the back of your third eye. A full chant of Om. Breathe in. Exhale all the way. Breathe into Om. Release your head to your heart. Lower your hands, slowly open your eyes. Go ahead and uncross, recross your legs. We're going to use a little Kalabati breath to start this fire going. So Manipura, right? Lustrous gem. There it is in third chakra. This is the fire of transformation. So we kindle it with Kalabati breath. So place your hand there, actually lower. So it's a little bit lower. It's not so much solar plexus is down at the low belly. And as you exhale through the nose, you pull the belly back, right? The hand is helpful just to feel that. So the inhale and the exhale, both through the nose. Inhale automatically, exhale forcefully. Now, if you start to find yourself bouncing in the chest, pause, take a breath, and try again. It's all here. Okay, so we'll do 8 pumps, then a full cleansing breath, and we'll go through that twice. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale all the way. Breathe in halfway and begin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Begin. Deep breath in. Let's go one more time. Exhale. Breathe in halfway. Begin. Deep breath in. Hold your breath. Retract your chin. Lift your pelvic floor. Hold that fire. Let it go with sound. Good. One last breath work. These are all in the service of tapas, this fire. So fingertips to your shoulders, elbows a little bit forward so that your shoulders are down. So when the elbows swing out, see how the shoulders rise up? Drop the elbows, swing them forward so you can keep your shoulders down. For this, again, all through the nose, equal inhale and exhale. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right through the nose. Here we go. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. Inhale left, exhale right. Head rides along on top of your spine. Deep breath in. Retract your chin, pelvic floor up, belly in. Let it go. Notice how you feel. Good. All right, get the fire, keep going. Come to all fours, please, hands and knees. We're practicing with a lot of stillness. Today is a little more movement, fostering a little more heat. So inhale all fours, exhale, downward child's pose, back to child's pose. Ride your breath and use ujjayi whenever you like. You can try a whole practice with ujjayi. Next time you're moving through all fours, transition to downward facing dog. Use ujjayi here. Every exhale, you're drawing in the low belly, fostering that nice flame within you, flame of transformation. Slowly walk your hands to your feet, coming into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Hands to your shins. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Hands to your hips. Circle your shoulders back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release your arms. We'll use voice and movement. So inhale, lift your arms high, heart lifts, eyes lift. Exhale, fold forward with Om, making sound. Om. Inhale to lengthen. Fold with Om. Om. Inhale, rise. Fold with Om. Om. Inhale to lengthen. Fold with Om. Om. Go through one more round. Om. And exhale, release your arms down. Dynamic Malasana. You can support your heels with a blanket as needed. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale with Ujjayi, go down into a yogi squat. Stay to inhale. Root to rise with Ujjayi. Stay to inhale. Lower with Ujjayi. Stay to inhale. Rise with Ujjayi. Triumphant uprising, a geyser lifting. One more time. Inhale. Descend with Ujjayi. Stay and breathe. Every breath an opportunity to tap into tapas, that burning desire within. Refinement towards greater and greater equanimity. On your next inhale, root to rise. And release the arms down. Very nice. Okay, step to the front of your mat. I'm going to use some lunges to create a little heat. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Right foot back lunge. Down dog. Right foot forward lunge. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Right leg back lunge. Down dog. Right foot forward lunge. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Left leg back lunge. Down dog. Left foot forward lunge. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together. A deep cleansing breath. Release your hands. More to come. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow. Goodness, reach forward, inhale, rise. And palms together. This is not the song I had lined up next. That is a little bouncier than we need. It evoked a whole different feeling. Here we go. We go. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Step back to downward facing dog. Now we're going to work with wide leg lunges. From down dog, inhaling, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through, wide leg lunge, left foot to the outside of your left hand. Step your other foot forward, wide squat. Left foot back, lunge, down dog. Take a breath. Strong core, really use your belly. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, wide leg lunge. Step your back foot forward, squat. Right leg back, lunge, down dog. Once again, inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it through. Right leg forward, squat. Left leg back, reach, down dog. Right leg forward, wide leg lunge. Left leg forward, squat. Right leg back, lunge, down dog. Now, when we did this live, I would do this until everybody was groaning. And I can't hear you. So we're going to go a little bit more. Left leg forward, wide leg lunge, lower your back knee down. Take a breath. Straighten your back leg. Step your back foot forward, Malasana. Left foot back, lunge. Lower your knee. Take a breath. Tapas, straighten your back leg, downward facing dog. Right leg up. Wide leg lunge. Lower your knee. Take a breath. Back foot steps forward, low hips. Right leg back. Lower your knee. Take a breath. Are you having burning zeal yet? Lift up, down dog. Okay, now we're just going to pick up the pace for a few rounds. Feel free, as always, to go to slower pace. We go. Left leg, wide leg, lunge. Right leg forward. Left leg back. Down dog. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Right leg back. Down dog. Twice more through. Left leg forward. And squat. Left leg back. Down dog. Right leg forward. And squat. Right leg back. Down dog. Breathe. Slowly walk forward. Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. A little workout to the psoas there. Stay lifted and crescent. Reach way over. So root down through your feet. Legs are strong. Try to touch the side wall. Turn your top shoulder towards the floor. Draw your side ribs back, waistline back. Keep your ribs where they are. Slowly peel your top shoulder back open. Ujjayi breath 2 times. Keep reaching. Inhale to come up. Exhale, other side. Reach. Crescent. Turn your top shoulder down. Draw back the sides of your waist and ribs. Keep your ribs there. Turn your top shoulder back open. Deep side crescent. 2 breaths of Ujjayi. Inhale to come up. And release. A little bit smoother movement. Take your feet wide and then roll your shoulders back as you lunge from side to side. So now we're kind of moving into the shoulders. Just clear the air, clear the space. Fire goes out when there isn't air moving. Heart chakra, right? Element of air. So we really want breath and air moving through the torso. Start to extend your arms away from you. Just like you're offering. Offer over here, offer over there, offer forward, offer back. Move like a snake. And walk your legs together. Kind of fan the flames, rising up. So legs are together. We'll do this motion with your hands. You're lifting and lifting and lifting the flames. So bend forward, curl up, all the way up, and then go down and more. And drop, go get more. Just imagine yourself growing as a flame. Tapas. One more. And come into chair pose. Let your breathing normalize, even though it's robust. Shift onto your left foot. Float your right foot. Make your left leg steady. Right? All this movement, all this activity is working towards tranquility. So start to add a little bit of just steadiness. Shift onto your right foot. Float the left. Steady right knee. Good. 2 feet down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, release. Place a block between your thighs, please. Do a little more. Anchoring to your midline. Palms together. Come into chair pose. Heels down, shins forward, thighs back. Hug your block at about 25%. Hug under your tush. We're going to work with Kalabati again. So if it helps to have hands on your belly, do that. Or if you feel free, you can palms together or even open here, making this Kalabati more of an offering gesture. Just like we did in the beginning. Inhale. Exhale all the way. Breathe in halfway. Begin. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way, sit deeper. Breathe in halfway. Begin. Again, breathe in. Exhale, sit deeper one more time. Breathe in halfway. Begin. Deep breath in. Hold it. Protect your chin. Lift your pelvic floor. Squeeze your block. Release. Release your block. And breathe. Step to the front of your mat. Kind of putting these things together, right? So chair pose and twisting. Let's do chair pose twisting first, then we'll add an element. So palms together, come low into chair. Now to revolve your chair, Parivrita Utkatasana, sit even lower in your hips and now hug around your waist. All that effort you just did, squeeze and turn. Bow forward and you can put your elbow across your knee. Then you can take the opposite hand, go grab your waist flesh and pull it through. Push your elbow against your knee, turn your heart towards the ceiling. Twist your chair pose. Now look down at your knees. Notice if your right knee slid forward. That's okay. Lovingly draw it back so they're equal. Breathe here in your twist. Ujjayi. Inhale to come up to neutral and stand. Exhale, come back to chair pose. Turn. Elbow across. Palms together. Take your hand across, pull your waist flesh through. Breathe here in the twist. Good, come back to center and root to rise. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Stay and breathe. Good. Add the lunge. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, palms together, come into chair pose. twist to the right. Left elbow comes across. Again, you can push against your leg, pull your waist flesh through. Palms together if you can. Now look down at the floor. Shift onto your right foot. Hover your left heel. Send your left leg back into a lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs, ujjayi, twist. You can keep looking at the floor for steadiness. You can always reach a hand out to something to help you balance. Here we are in a twisted lunge. Engage your core, step forward. Inhale to center. Exhale, sit low. Twist to the other side. Right elbow comes across. You can do this in a high version if you like. Shift onto your left foot. Look at the floor for steadiness. Lift your right heel. When you feel steady, reach your right leg back into a lunge. Everything else basically stays the same, then just turn. Hug your inner thighs, closing like scissors. Turn back to look at the floor. Step your back foot forward and come up through the middle. Good. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow. Right leg back lunge. Press through your feet. Bring both hands to your front thigh and sit low. Now, just like you did in crescent, push forward with your leg. Now draw back the sides of your waist, the sides of your ribs. So it's like you're doing a little bit of a cat pose in your low back. And now turn to the left. So this is just a different way we're going into. See, I'm tipping over over the place. Good. Now bring your body back to face neutral and spin your back heel to the floor. Keeping your body long, turn. Take your elbow across and press your palms together as you can. This is Parivrita Parshva Konasana. Look to the floor. Stay or straighten your right hand, reaching to the floor on the outside of your foot, and left arm up or alongside your ear. Now this is one of those poses that Iyengar put as like number 5. Step into your back foot. Let's touch down lunge and step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Left leg back lunge. Bring both hands to your front thigh. Pause. On your exhale, draw back the sides of your waist and ribs. And now twist. Turn towards your front leg. Okay, you can bring your elbow across. Twist the lunge again. Now look back at the floor. Spin your back heel to the floor. Keep turning with your body. Stay just like that. Or straighten your left arm, reaching it towards the floor beside your foot. Right? Or maybe your ankle or maybe your knee if you're up high. Right arm reaches up and alongside your ear, Parivrita Parshva Konasana. Breathe. Use ujjayi to maintain tone of your inner body. Look to the floor, touch down lunge, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow. Right leg back lunge. Right away, spin your heel to the floor, cartwheel up, Virabhadrasana 2. Oh, doesn't this feel sweet and comfortable now? Right? After all that compression, what does your front body feel like now? What does it feel like through your torso to be untwisted, but now open? Do a slight constriction of the throat here, keeping the tone of the inner body. Good. Now bend both elbows. Spin your back heel up and return to a forward-facing lunge. Low in the legs, low ribs in. Revolve. Tone your inner thighs and twist to the left. Draw your left elbow back. Stay or reach your arms out straight. Parivrita Virabhadrasana 2. Revolved Warrior 2. How tall can you grow from tail to crown? Cartwheel back around to Warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, Trikonasana. Long extension from the inner groin to the inner big toe. Anytime we're confronting problems, issues, obstacles in life, this is the practice of tapas. Inhale to come up. Turn the legs in, lift high, and bow forward. Or the practice of tapas is employed in times of struggle. Krishnamacharya talks about every obstacle saying, thank you. You are welcome to be here, for you are refining me. Bend your knees deeply, slowly roll up. Walk your legs together, take some big marching steps. Right, but one niyama does not outweigh the others. Till we get to the very end, it's kind of the culmination. So continue to practice simplicity, even though we're twisting. Practice contentment with wherever you are. And fan the flames of desire to burn away impurities. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Left leg back, lunge. I'm going to turn. No, that's fine. I'm going to turn so I can be open to you. Left leg is back in a lunge. Spin your back heel down. Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. Breathe into the simplicity of the pose. Create obstacles around it. Bend your elbows. Turn towards your front leg. Root through your feet. Rise high with your crown. Breathe in. Exhale, embrace your spine. Sink lower. Turn your back thigh in. Twist. Draw that right elbow back. Stay or reach your arms towards straight. Parivrita Virabhadrasana 2. Obstacles in the body, squeezing. We open it up again, Warrior 2. Trikonasana. Subtle, sweet. Lean back. Root to rise. Turn all 10 toes in. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest. Take a beautiful deep breath in all the way to your arches. Exhale. Squeeze your legs. Lift your belly. Bow forward. Wrists overhead. your abdominals to pull you deeper into the forward fold. Right, all this is detoxifying. Right, we're squeezing the liver. Ooh, helpful. The breath releases so much waste from inside. And you're sweating somewhere. All purification tools. Bend your knees, lengthen your spine, slowly come up. And release, walk your legs together, march. Shake your hands, elbows, shoulders, and have a tantrum. Agitate everything like you're stirring up the fire. And then once again, just stop, breathe, and feel. Tone around the fire with Ujjayi. Good. Come onto your belly, please. All the way down onto your belly. Lay with your forehead on your mat, arms alongside your body. Relax your arms, your shoulders, your face. Breathing Shalabhasana. Locust pose. Coming into the back body now. Take a softening breath. Inhale. Exhale, embrace your core. Press your hips down. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, rise up. Lift your head, chest, arms, legs. Exhale, lower. Now ride the current of your breath, smooth. Flowing up and flowing down. All right, so it's like when you first create a fire, you want it to be nice and high and strong. And then over time, you temper the fire down to where it can serve you, to warm you, to cook your food, to make s'mores. Right, so now we begin decreasing. And the next time you're up in Shalabhasana, stay up. Keep your back body strong, lower your legs. Hands come to the floor beneath your shoulders. Inhale into Cobra. Just a nice, simple, sweet Cobra, shoulders down. Broaden your ribs with your breath. And lower. Turn to one cheek. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your shins back and forth. Relax your back. Relax your hips. Makrasana. This is crocodile pose. A little bit more challenging to the back body. So if you need to just do the upper body or the lower body, that's fine. We're kindling a little bit more of the back body flame, connection to divine. Interlace your fingers behind your head, not your neck, all the way up at your skull. Feet are flexed. Lift your elbows off your mat. As you inhale, press your head into your hands and rise up. Press up through your feet. Exhale, lower. Just twice more. You might be coming up very high. You might barely be clearing the floor. That's okay. This is super important work in the digital age. The next time you're up, stay up. Use Ujjayi to give you strength. Now stretch out into Shalabhasana. Feel its ease. Reach long, lift high. And lower down. Turn to the other cheek. Bend your knees and windshield wiper once again. And move back to child's pose. Slowly walk your body up and have a seat. Bring your strap with you. Extend your left leg open. Right foot comes to your inner thigh. Open your strap. Bend it around the arch of your left foot, your extended foot. Now tap into the strength that you just remembered in your back body and sit up very tall. You can use the straps like reins of a horse. Pull back on the horse, lift high with your heart. And as you exhale, tone your waist and twist to look right at your foot. So your left ribs really have to engage and draw back. Then back bend again. Inhale. Lift your chest. Exhale. Belly button in. Pull your elbows back as you reach your nose out towards your toes. Keep your body there. Walk your hands down the strap. Pull your elbows back. Arch once again like cobra. And then on your exhale, humbly fold. You can keep your hands on the strap, or if your foot is there, go take your foot in your hands. And breathe here, Janu Shirshasana. Use Ujjayi to help the connective tissue and muscles let go. Every exhale, really draw the navel back. Every inhale, soften the belly. So it's a slow billows you use to fan a flame. And lengthen to come up. Take your left hand across to the opposite knee. Pause. Tune into the left side of your neck and shoulder here. And as you breathe, see if you can release any tension here more and more. So your fingers are holding, but your arm is relaxed. That can be challenging. Really just use your fingers, relax the arm. Slowly turn your face to the right. When you feel a place where there's some tension that grabs hold, pause, breathe, and let it smooth its way out. Now take your right arm out and up. And as you exhale, slowly bend over the left leg again. Here you are being pulled in too many directions, just like our mind. So find one place to focus with your eyes and breathe. When it becomes difficult, make it an offering. I'm not doing this for you. You're doing this for the world. You're holding on, enduring suffering, so you better understand the suffering of all. On your inhale, come up and release. Good. Other side. Hold one side of the strap in each hand and take a breath. You know where you're headed, so it's important to keep your mind where you are. Pulling on your straps, lift your chest. And now engage your core and turn to face your foot. Back bend again as you inhale. Exhale, draw your elbows back, chest forward, reach out with your nose. Try to go smell your toes. Stay with your body, walk your hands farther down the strap. Pulling on your strap, breathe in, do a cobra. Exhale, humbly fold. You can hold the straps as long as you're drawing your shoulders down. Or if your foot is there, take your foot. Be content with what is in this posture for you and bring your entire attention and spirit to this practice. Mr. Iyengar talks about tapas as burning away the dross to reveal the pure gold within. Right? Dross being stuck patterns, impurities, excess. Draw your chest forward, inhale to come up. And right hand comes across your left knee. Your knee can be up high as needed. You could even put a block underneath if that helps. But hold your knee with your fingers and relax your arm. Tune into the feeling of your neck, top of the shoulder, down the arm. And imagine this all melting away. You've done good heating. Now let it melt the tension away. Begin to become aware of where your eyes are spending their time. I know that you likely keep checking in with the computer, but as best you can, find one place for your eyes to rest. See if just my words can help you through the practice. When our eyes dart around, so does our mind. Slowly turn your face towards the left. See the whole journey as you go. Work less hard. We're recharging our reserves, so now we enter more difficulty. Reach up, inhale, exhale, crescent to the side. Use Ujjayi to support you. Hold and breathe. Keep showing up for yourself. Stick with it. We're all here. This isn't about a twisted, folding pose. This is about your endurance to serve. Inhale to come up. And exhale. Bring a block between your heels. Just open up the front body a little bit. So block between your heels, you can sit on the block. If your body loves to sit between your heels, I would invite you to do that. You can put the block at any height that's supportive. If this bothers the tops of your feet, slide your blanket under there or roll the back of your yoga mat up to Be right there in front of your ankles. Okay? We don't have to endure bone on hardwood. It's not the kind of suffering we're talking about. Your hands to the tops of your thighs, push down, lift your chest, breathe in. And as you exhale, engage your core and come back with the sides of your waist. Reach back, touch the floor. If you're feeling a stretch through your thighs, stay and breathe. We're moving ever subtly, so no big, huge experiences for this one. If you want to go back, you'll probably need to lift your hips and draw the buttocks flesh under. So tuck your tail under to go back more. Then you check in, ask consent of your body before continuing. You might need to remove the block to continue on. Keeping yourself safe, lower back to your elbows. Keep drawing back the sides of your waist. For now, let's keep the chin tucked or just gaze at the ceiling. So don't take the head back just yet. As you tuck your chin, elongate your spine from tail to crown. Ujjayi. Engage your core, use your inhale to slowly come up. Open the legs back up with downward facing dog. Lower down. Sit with feet together, knees apart. Bring your blocks. Now here's where you're going to take a moment and get kind of real and honest with yourself, right? Satya, little truth. Check in and see if you're too hot. Right? If you're experiencing heat in the form of heat, or if you're experiencing heat in the form of anger or frustration. Let's get honest about that and just acknowledge it. And if that is the case for you, I'm going to offer you Shitali to cool down. If you're feeling agitated or psyched up, same thing. Shitali, roll the tongue to inhale through the curled tongue. Then place the tongue on the roof of your mouth and exhale through your nose. If you can't roll your tongue, put it along the sides of your tongue. So put your tongue to the front teeth and pull air in along the sides of your tongue for Sitkari. Either way, tongue to the roof of the mouth, exhale through the nose. If you're not feeling hot but quite content, breathe through your nose in equal portions, inhale to exhale. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. After this round, just sit with the feeling that your will is ignited. There's a purifying flame within you, but it is not hot enough to burn yourself or others. On your next exhale, bow your head and bow forward to support your knees. It's just a lovely way to give yourself the feeling of support as you bow forward in Baddha Konasana. Release your head all the way. Lengthen through your crown as you slowly come up. Then come to sit in Sukhasana, easy pose. If you really like the feeling of your knees supported with blocks, you can absolutely do that here. It can help give a nice lift to your spine. So we're going to stop or pause in our practice for a moment to do some chanting and some meditation. Now, when we think of tapas of speech, this is a fifth chakra thing. This is your throat chakra, where we have the seat of communication. This is where we open the throat to speak truth and bring our creativity and our creative voice into the world. There is a seed sound of every chakra. The seed sound of chakra 5 is hum, H-A-M, hum. It's kind of like Ujjayi, how we went, ha. This is hum. We're going to chant hum for about a minute or so, and then I will guide you into a meditation. So it's very important that your body is comfortable here, seated, supported, and lifted. Once you're comfortable, please close your eyes and turn to your breath. You have built up flame. You have released many toxins that were hiding within you, and you are more pure now than when we began. We have stretched every energetic channel, squeezing and releasing things that are held and gripped. So just sit with that feeling for another moment. You have already done good work. Now, as you breathe, bring your attention to your throat center. And put your mind there, becoming aware of your neck and throat. I encourage you to do this aloud, regardless of your environment. And feel free to join in when you're ready. Inhale. Hum, 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 hum. Just take another moment of awareness of your throat and how you feel. Any responses in your body or mind, memories or emotions, all is valid to let them come up. They might need a voice that you just gave them. When that feels complete, change your attention to gazing behind closed lids at the third eye. Call to mind the image of a candle flame. As you watch this image, do your best to keep the image from flickering. It's okay if it does. Just continuously create the image of a flame that is still. When your mind wanders, come back to the image of the flame. Try to just stay seated in meditation or continue your meditation lying back in Shavasana. Stay as long as you like. or slowly begin to let your breathing deepen. Wiggle your fingers and toes, move your body in a way that brings you back into your body, into your embodied self. You can hug your knees to your chest, then roll to your side and return to a seated posture. Let's finish together in the sound of Om. Breathe in. Charging all your actions with zeal and sincerity transforms them into spiritual practice. Namaste. Well done. Encourage you to be very kind to yourself today. Drink a lot of water. There was some detoxing going on. Pay attention to how you feel after using your voice that much. It can be very agitating, but just know that it is agitating things that need to be said and brought forward. So you're kind of releasing them into the yoga. Um, let me know how you feel, how things go, and I'm always here for questions because this kind of work that we're doing now, it goes deep. So I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.